Trump saga from Queens to the cosmos. Mysteries of the famous 14.
Part 2. The Comeback Legend. Trump from 2016 to 2024.
Power unleashed. The Trump presidency begins.
Trump stormed into office on January 20th, 2017, and didn't waste a second. He signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, slashing corporate rates and sparking economic buzz. GDP hit 4.1% growth in 2018. He stacked the Supreme Court with Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, cementing a conservative legacy. His America First mantra meant renegotiating NAFTA into the USMCA and slapping tariffs on China, kicking off a trade war. Twitter was his weapon, tweeting praise for allies like Kim Jong-un after their 2018 summit, or slamming sleepy Joe Biden. It was governance by gut, and America couldn't look away.
Global stage, deals, and drama.
Trump's foreign policy was a roller coaster. In 2020, he brokered the Abraham Accords, normalizing ties between Israel and Arab nations, a rare win for Middle East peace. But he also pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, thumbing his nose at global norms. At home, his border wall obsession saw miles of steel rise along Mexico, though Congress balked at full funding. Every move was loud, divisive, and pure Trump. Love it or hate it, he was shaking the world.
COVID chaos, the pandemic test.
Then came 2020, COVID-19 hit, and Trump faced his biggest crisis. He touted Operation Warp Speed, pushing vaccines to record speed. Pfizer and Moderna rolled out by December. But he clashed with experts like Dr. Fauci, downplaying masks and hyping unproven cures like hydroxychloroquine. Daily briefings became a circus, Trump musing about bleach injections while cases soared past 20 million. Supporters cheered his defiance. Critics blamed him for deaths. The virus split the nation and his presidency wide open.
The 2020 fall, Biden's blow.
November 2020 pitted Trump against Joe Biden in a pandemic-warped election. Mail-in ballots surged, turnout hit 66%, and Trump lost 232 electoral votes to Biden's 306. He cried, "Rigged. No proof, just fury." On January 6, 2021, his rally rant sparked the Capitol riot. Supporters stormed Congress, leaving 5 dead. Impeached again, a first for any president. Trump left office on January 20th, battered but unbowed. Pundits wrote him off. He smirked from Mar-a-Lago.
Phoenix Rising, the comeback bruise.
Exiled to Florida, Trump didn't fade. He launched Truth Social in 2022, a megaphone for his rants after Twitter banned him. Midterms saw him back winners like J.D. Vance in Ohio, proving his GOP grip. Legal woes piled up. Indictments over hush money, classified docs, election meddling. But his base saw it as a witch hunt. By 2023, rallies roared again. They can't stop us. At 77, he announced for 2024. The Lion was back in the fight.
Amy Tripp's prophecy, stars align.
June 2024. Amy Tripp, a Western astrologer, dropped a bombshell on X. Trump's winning again. Studying his chart, Gemini Sun, Leo Rising, she saw Jupiter transiting his 10th house of career, conjunct his sun. In Western astrology, Jupiter's the planet of luck and growth. This alignment screamed success. Uranus, the rebel planet, danced nearby, hinting at a shock win. For Kamala Harris, Saturn's transit spelled struggle. Tripp's call went viral. The cosmos was betting on Trump.
KT's second bet, Venus takes charge.
That same month, KT Astrologer doubled down with Vedic flair. Trump had entered a Venus Mahadasha in 2023, a 20-year cycle tied to his 10th house of power. Venus, ruling charm and leadership, promised a revival. Rahu in his first house amplified his persona. Think larger-than-life vibes. Subia contrasted it with Harris's chart. Saturn bogged her down, dimming her star. Venus lifts Trump back, he said. 2 astrologers, 1 verdict. The comeback was written in the sky.
Harris steps up, the 2024 clash.
With Biden out by July 2024, Kamala Harris grabbed the Democratic torch. Trump hit the trail with MAGA classics: border security, tax cuts, drill, baby, drill. Harris countered with unity and green energy, but inflation, 3.5%, and border woes dogged her. Trump's rallies rocked Georgia and Arizona. Hers leaned on star power, Oprah, Beyonce. He dubbed her Cackling Kamala. She called him a threat to democracy. The race tightened, and swing states held the key.
Jupiter's glow, Tripp's deep dive.
Amy Tripp unpacked her prediction. Jupiter's transit through Trump's 10th house in 2024 was a cosmic jackpot. Fame, power, adoration. Conjunct his Gemini sun, it lit him up. Uranus added a wild twist, perfect for an upset. Harris's chart? Saturn squared her key planets. Delays, fatigue, a losing vibe. The stars are screaming Trump, Tripp said on a podcast. Her June call was looking prophetic.
Venus rising, KT's Vedic breakdown.
Subia dissected Trump's Venus Mahadasha. As ruler of his 10th house, Venus fueled his charisma and clout. Starting in 2023, it promised 20 years of influence. 2024 was just the kickoff. Rahu in his first house made him magnetic. Harris's Saturn transit drained her momentum. Venus is his golden era, Subia told followers. Vedic precision backed the win. Trump's stars were blazing.
Debate fireworks, Trump versus Harris.
The 2024 debates were a slugfest. In Philadelphia, Trump hammered Harris. "She's the border czar. Look at the mess." She shot back, "You're a convicted felon." He grinned, tossing zingers. Kamala's a lightweight, while she leaned on policy. His style was raw, hers polished, but his energy electrified the room. Viewers split. Trump's base cheered, Harris's winced. The stage was set for a nail-biter.
Uranus unleashed, Amy's wild card.
Tripp highlighted Uranus in Trump's 10th house, a disruptor planet promising chaos and triumph. It matched his rebel streak, amplifying Jupiter's luck. "This is his shock and awe moment," she said. Harris's Saturn woes couldn't compete. Her chart was stuck in neutral. Tripp's cosmic combo was a 1-2 punch, and the clock was ticking to November.
Election night, the king reclaims his throne.
November 5th, 2024. Trump roared back with 290 electoral votes to Harris's 248. He flipped Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, Rust Belt Redux. At 78, he became the oldest president-elect ever, taking the stage at 1 a.m. America's back, bigger and better. MAGA hats flew, the crowd chanted. Polls missed again. CNN called it Trump's revenge. The comeback was complete, and the world watched in awe.
Post-win frenzy, a nation on edge.
Victory split America anew. MAGA fans partied from Texas to Ohio. Protests erupted in New York and LA. Trump grinned through it all, tweeting from Truth Social, "The people have spoken." At 78, he was a lightning rod, older, bolder, and still defiant. Media scrambled. How'd he do it again? One answer loomed. The man was unstoppable.
Venus's charm, KT's triumph.
Subia nailed it twice. Venus's Mahadasha gave Trump allure and staying power. Rahu made him a juggernaut. Harris's Saturn slump sank her chances. KT saw it coming. "The stars don't lie," he posted. His Vedic mastery shone. 2 Trump wins, 2 cosmic bullseyes. The Astrologer from Microsoft had cracked the code again.
Second act, Trump's next chapter.
As 2025 nears, Trump's plotting big. Trade wars with China, border crackdowns, tax reboots. Legal battles linger. 34 felony counts from 2023, but his base shrugs it off. At 78, he's the disruptor-in-chief, ready to rattle Washington again. Supporters see a savior, foes see a wrecking ball. Either way, the Trump train rolls on.
Cosmic crossroads, the future unfolds.
Tripp sees Pluto entering Aquarius in 2025. A transformative vibe for Trump's second term, hinting at radical shifts. Subaya warns Venus could strain his health. Age 78's no joke, but predicts more wins. Both agree, Trump's saga isn't done. Will he reshape America or crash spectacularly? The stars are still writing, and we're all watching.
Do you think Trump's 2024 VM was written in the stars or just a wild twist of fate? Share your thoughts.
Hello amazing viewers, this is Sarah, your host at Mazoochi YouTube channel. Ever wondered what astrology is and what astrologers do? Well, astrology is about how stars and planets shapes our lives based on their positions when we were born. Astrologers make a chart to predict what might happen or explain who we are, guiding us with these starry signs. Now, you've got something exciting, a thrilling 18-part series. Each episode dives into a famous real-life figure, exploring a jaw-dropping prediction by an astrologer and based on their birth chart. Predictions that came true. It's all documented, wild, and mind-blowing. Oh, and one more thing. Astrology has its own supporters and skeptics, and we respect all views. We are just exploring a fun channel to explore the possibilities. Plus, to make these videos even more exciting, we have used AI to amp up the storytelling in a totally captivating way. let's dive in.
Join Mazoochi